the Elekid line versus the Magnemite line.
And it is a chameleon match on top of that, so they all have color change. And
this looks like it's going to be painfully long.
I kind of doubt it, actually.
I don't know.
And now we have this song here, this Pepsi Man song. That also has a lot of division among the TPP faithful.
It does, and you know, Pepsi's got a lot of caffeine. Maybe this match will be pretty quick.
It is most certainly possible. I mean,
what is your take on it, man? What do you think, G-Force?
I'm gonna have to think here. It's possible that Magnemite could get an advantage if it can hang on. Lock on Zap Cannon, automatic paralysis.
It does look like it's a pretty decent possibility, although if they do swagger at the first turn, that might matter too, although if they mess that up and your Elekid boy there hits with the... Actually, he doesn't have any moves. It looks like swagger probably is a good way to go.
Free.
The swagger won't cost your boys on red much, other than maybe, you know, confusion not hitting.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is a good strat. It's definitely a good strategy.
Yeah, it does look like it's a good strategy, but then again, you know, RNG is RNG and TPP is TPP, and we still don't know exactly what each team is going to do. Right now, it looks like the odds are favoring the blue team as far as the percentages go, with the current 51% on the payout there, 194% on the red team.
Yes, indeed. Looks like the Perma-Smug team, as I would call the Magnemite line, because of Revo's like for Magnezone, is a big underdog right now.
Yeah, it looks like it's an underdog, but they do have a decent chance to win, although, I mean, looking at the Electabuzz over there, I mean, it'll get... If they get to Electabuzz on blue, they're going to get one good fire punch in before getting the super effectiveness disabled.
Well, it probably won't be super effective against Magnemite, maybe against Magneton or Magnezone, depending.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying I'm going with here if, like, they don't, say, for example, I'm saying if, you know, perhaps Magnemite somehow knocks out Elekid. I mean, Electabuzz will have one hit advantage, but it's still up in the air. We don't know what happens on TPP.
Exactly, especially since the blue team, all their Pokemon outspeed easily.
Yeah, this is true. It doesn't help that Magneton over there has got a slow set with that Macho Brace.
Yeah, but that Gyro Ball could come in, kind of handy.
It might come in handy. It'd come in handy if he's, you know, he gets a rollout setup going and then hits it with the Gyro Ball. But I think if rollout got that far at that point, chances are he's probably just rolling over everything.
Well, there's one way to find out, and we have just 30 seconds left for this token match to start. So get your bets in.
And if you hear that Undertale music, boyos, you heard him. Get your bets in.
Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Do you think you can win only if I lose? Just let Destiny choose.
Hey, Destiny's got a really big thing going on here. We're going to see what the Destiny is. It looks like the odds have evened out a bit now with a 72% here for the payout on blue and a 138 on red. We're up here in the box, and this battle's about to get going.
At the Gateway Coliseum, we will have the green trainer, and we will have the pink trainer to get this match underway.
What will they do? Let's see how this plays out here, G-Force.
All right, Elekid is going to lead off, and it's going to start off with Psychic.
Well, of course, we know this is Chameleon. It's not going to be very effective right now. It appears as if our boys there on the red team are setting up here with a swagger. That appears to be the dominant strategy.
Look at that swagger.
He's got some swag, boyos, that's for sure. Hope Elekid here doesn't get too pissed off.
Can Elekid work through the confusion? Ouch! Ouch, that had to hurt.
Oh my goodness, he hit himself in the face, and they swagger again. It looks like the low percentage over there on Red Team is actually having an effect this round. Again, this is TPP.
I agree, as long as there's a chance, there is a chance. Elekid works through confusion. Critical hit on that Magnemite, and it is down.
Oh boy, the Red Team here looks like it's already off to a kind of iffy start. It's kind of surprising, but hey, that crit is definitely going to matter, I think. G-Force, what about
I
you?
agree.
Alright, let's see what they're doing. Looks like, of course, Elekid's going to go again. Will he still be confused?
Elekid stays confused, but it works through it.
He works through it and lands a Psychic. It's not very effective, but Color Change activates here on the Red Team. And now, Magneton is a Psychic Pokemon. He hits a Gyro Ball over there on to Blue's Elekid. And Elekid takes that just like a champ.
Indeed, now Elekid is a Steel type. And that's going to give the advantage to Elekid. Unless it does not work through its confusion, and down it goes.
That was a little self-destructive, my guy. Ooh. I cannot believe that. That looked kind of painful from here, man. And Spark, of course, misses because, well, Elekid's in the Pokeball.
Kapow. So out will come Electabuzz for the blue team. It's a 50-50 situation right now.
It's roughly 50-50, and remember now, Magneton is no longer a Steel type, so that Fire Punch is just going to turn Magneton into a Fire type. Oh, but he's burned! That's going to matter.
Huge break, because now Gyro Ball rollout won't do a thing by comparison. Well, actually, none of its moves.
Yeah, because it looks like our boy Magneton here, he's got the burn. That does lower attack. This could have something, you know, this could have some effect. I don't know.
Yeah, cuts it in half. Electabuzz now comes in with a Thunder Punch. Magneton is about 1/4 health.
Now Magneton's back to the Electric type, and he lands a Spark. Spark hits, and it doesn't do much because Magneton's suffering attack debuff due to the burn.
Sick burn, yo.
What could happen next? All right, we're sitting here. Electabuzz strikes again with another Fire Punch. And that'll do it for Magneton, who goes down.
That is indeed it for Magneton, and now the Red Team's 138% potential payout rests on their Flying Saucer Magnezone.
But remember now, G-Force, Electabuzz is going to have one super effective hit against this Magnezone over here.
And if it can get a burn off, that's really going to help the blue team out.
All right, Electabuzz uses Fire Punch. It hits. It's a super effective.
But it only
does
did
not
about 1/4 damage.
It only did 1/4 damage, and it did not leave a burn. That is important.
Magnet Bomb not very effective against the current Steel, the now Steel type Electabuzz. Now Electabuzz is kind of coming with a Thunder Punch.
All right, Thunder Punch hits our
Electric.
I ninja'd you. Sorry about that, man. Well, looks like he is now the Electric type again, and he hits with a Spark. Spark does some pretty good damage right there. Brings Electabuzz down to about, I'd like to say, 9% health there, looks like.
Very solid hit. And Electabuzz is at critical health. And it's now going to come in with another Fire Punch.
Oh, a critical hit! Wow, that did some damage, man.
Health. Magnezone coming in with a Magnet Bomb.
Magnet Bomb. Electabuzz is down, guys. Oh, man. But it looks as if we still looks like Blue has a pretty good advantage over here over Magnezone. Magnezone's not doing so hot.
Magnezone is indeed in trouble. It is at about 1/4 health. Electivire is fresh and ready to strike. Here comes a Discharge.
Discharge shocks him down. Magnezone is taken out. And
that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The blue team will get a 72% payout.
was a really interesting match there. Had a couple of moments there where we thought that red team might actually pull it out. I'm kind of surprised, G-Force.
Well, hey, anything can happen.
It is TPP after all. And we're now dancing to that Spyro, that beautiful Spyro music from the Game Boy Advance.
Yes, the hidden Game Boy band, apparently. Where are they? They're in your Game Boy.
Nice, dude.
So now we are going to head on to the side game. No, excuse me, the side game.
There is no side game still, my friend. Side game is still down at the moment. It's still having some technical issues. Not sure when it'll be back just quite yet, or if it will be back. But a lot of people seem to like without the side game. I don't know, man.
Well, anyways, we have an advanced match.
All right, appears here we got, on the red team, we have our, I believe that is, Dusknoir, Chimecho, and Piplup.
And on the blue team, Relicanth, Shuckle, don't mess with it, and Nidorina.
Well, just looking here at the match gimmick here, of course, advanced sets mean that these Pokemon are using more complex movesets, which means that they got some pretty neat tips and tricks and possible, outcomes. So these are, I feel like these are like some of the hardest to actually, predict what happens because each team is relatively well balanced. Although, of course, you do see some scenarios where that's not the case.
That's true. I hear Simulator's actually betting in this match.
Our boy TPP Sim, he's all in with this 5K. Ouch, Sim. I guess Sim must have lost his 100 and something K earlier. So our boy Sim's going to be climbing back up to the top this match, he hopes.
Good riddance.
Perhaps. Looking at the moves of these Pokemon, we got a Dusknoir here. It's going to be facing off first against Relicanth. Now remember, switching is off. It appears like it might have a bit of an advantage. It's got that Thunder Punch, and Relicanth doesn't look like it's got much to do. I mean, although I guess Relicanth does have a pretty decent defense.
Yeah, so it looks like it's possible that Nightshade could do more damage than Thunder Punch.
It could very well be possible. I'm not exactly sure. Dusknoir's got a pretty decent attack, though. But looking down the line, yeah, it looks like it could be end up pretty interesting, especially if we end up with Shuckle against Chimecho.
Yeah, because even though this Shuckle can't really attack all that well, it is an absolute tank.
Shuckle with that 496 defense, even if it's only got 24 attack, though.
Yeah, not that that matters. It only has special moves.
That is true, and it's got, I believe, what is that? What's their special attack stat in Shuckle? This will be 130?
130.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty good match, guys. And as we walking down this good old Route 201, all of a sudden, I think the music's about to change, boyos. If you hear that, we're now storming Jafar's palace with Aladdin. Get your final bets in. Your bet bonus is now up.
Time is running out. Pick the side you think is going to win. Currently, the red team has a 170% potential payout should they win.
And it looks like our guys on blue only have a 58% potential payout. Blue right now appears to be the overdog, but they do have a decent chance of, possibly losing because it is TPP, of course. And let's just see how it works and plays out here, G-Force.
Wrong dance game. We're at the Neon Coliseum.
Well, here up at the box in the Neon Coliseum, we have green versus pink. Let's see how this turns out.
Pokeballs are sent onto the field, and this match will get underway.
This match is now underway, and Relicanth strikes first with a Surf.
Ride that Surf. You wouldn't want to be splashed in that stuff, though.
Oh, does about 1/4 damage to our boy Dusknoir, who strikes with a Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch did very little because of that Relicanth's high defense.
Indeed, that would actually do less than Nightshade. Here comes another Surf from Relicanth. Ride that Surf!
Relicanth rides down Dusknoir, brings it down to about, let's say that's 1/3 of health. Dusknoir still on Thunder Punch, even though Nightshade would probably do more damage. It hits again. Maybe they're hoping for a Paralyze.
Yeah, that's what I would think. But they're both 4 shots anyway. So now Relicanth's gonna keep riding that surf. Catch a wave, Baines.
Oh, but it still is a knockout. Dusknoir, low roll. Here's as if Dusknoir finally uses Nightshade.
Relicanth is about 1/4 health. But it has a Citrus Berry to heal itself.
That Citrus Berry is definitely going to matter because, as we know, Relicanth here looks like it's going to outspeed.
Looking for a possible Rainbow Boost from that Ancient Power. Down goes Dusknoir. And now in for the red team will come Chimecho.
Unfortunately, Relicanth did not get its Rainbow Boost, but hey, it is still hanging in there with, I believe, about, I'd like to say that's 3/5 health. Chimecho uses Calm Mind, setting up for possible Psychic or Shadow Ball.
Yes, indeed. Relicanth is going to respond with a Surf. Big waves! Crashing on the Chimecho for a little damage.
Well, it does about 1/5 damage there, G-Force, and it looks like our boys on red are going to be setting up for a possible... another Calm Mind. That's actually surprising.
Well,
hey, extra damage. I mean, with Surf not doing that much, you know, it gives him a better chances, you know, really set up and possibly do some massive damage against Shuckle and Nidorina.
yes, that Chimecho is shaking off that Surf rather easily. Now Chimecho's going to come in with a Psychic.
Psychic absolutely owns Relicanth. I guess his head couldn't take it. That's one bad headache, Relicanth, and he goes down.
Yes, the ancient Pokemon faints, and now in for the blue team will come Shuckle.
Shuckle going for a special attack here. I hope they're setting up for it, because I'm not sure. I mean, Protect might be a better idea. Maybe drag something out, but Chimecho does a Psychic, and Psychic does about just under half damage, it looked like.
Shuckle comes in with a Hidden Power Bug. That's a glancing blow.
It's only a glancing blow, and it looks like Shuckle might not be doing too good here.
Yeah, just about half health. And Shuckle hangs on.
Low roll Psychic right there, boys. Shuckle looks like he is going to strike again with another Hidden Power Bug. Maybe they're hoping for a crit, but it does not critically injure or hit on our Chimecho here on red.
Unfortunately for Shuckle, it does not get the hit they need, and down it will go.
Bad headaches all across the board today for Pokemon on blue.
And that's going to put the blue team in a tough position.
Let's see what Blue's got planned here. I mean, Chimecho's got 2 Calm Minds, and if it does another Psychic, it just might do something. But Nidorina here outspeeds, and it's tightening its focus for a Skull Bash, which activates, I think, possibly with that Power Herb.
Which it does. Will it do enough?
It does, and Chimecho gets smacked down by that nice skill Skull Bash over there.
Yes, usually I don't see Skull Bash doing a lot in most situations. Now in for the red team, it is Piplup. It is a one-on-one showdown. Who is going to win it?
I'm not sure about you, G-Force, but this looks like it could be pretty close. Nidorina hits with a Poison Jab, and oh my god, it does so much.
And now Piplup will respond with a Torrent Boosted Waterfall.
But it does not
critical hit.
And it gets hit by a life orb. No, it's not over yet. He hung on, but you know that Nidorina outspeeds, and it looks like this Poison Jab right here is going to finish the job. And it does. Down goes Piplup. Down goes Piplup.
Yep. And the blue team will get an 81% payout. You earned it.
That is a very, very narrow victory over there for Blue, although, you know, hey, it is TPP. It's well played on each team. As we start dancing to the song from Bravely Second.
Bravely Default, Bravely Second, Bravely Third, Bravely something or another.
It's going to be like Star Wars. They're going to have a trilogy, and then another trilogy. Uh-oh, what happened to stream?